Hi guys, Merry Christmas to all. Yes, indeed. By the time this goes up though, Christmas will be over, but I'm recording this now during Christmas. And I had started it before I had left to go to my family's house for dinner. But my mom had came like right as like when I was in the middle of it, so I kind of like had to go. And hopefully you guys had a great Christmas with your families or whatever it is that you were celebrating or whatever. The winner of the Mamamoo challenge thing or the Mamamoo contest, the Mamamoo G-Friend Showtime. So that's what it is, and so that's what's going to be for my next theme for the Mamamoo Marathon is Mamamoo G-Friend Showtime. So expect those coming this week. So this video is actually going to be my top 10 K-pop songs of 2016, and I thought it would just be a fun thing because I've never done one of these before, and it was kind of hard for me to pick top 10. At first I was just like, I'm just going to do top 5, but there was a lot of songs that I liked this year, so I wanted to make sure that I got to all of them. So coming in at number 10 is... Yes, coming at number 10 is WJSN with Secret. I just really like that song. Like, we already know with girl groups, I don't really do girl groups that much. We all know this already. I just really liked that song. It was just a great song. And I kind of like the dance. Yeah, I like that. So that's why I chose it as my number 10. So yes. Next, coming in at number 9 is... Taeyeon's Why. Even though I'm not much of a Girls' Generation fan, or I'm not really a Sown, and I just really like the song. I just like the sound of it. The sound of it, it was just really just like, I don't know, it's kind of been on repeat a little bit when it came out. I was just like, ooh, I like this. It's a great song, so that's why I ended up choosing it. So even though I'm not like a hardcore Sown, you know, not really much of a song at all, well produced, and Taeyeon has a great voice, so yeah. Next is... EXO with Monster. Now, it may come as a surprise to some of you that I chose EXO's Monster and why it's on my list. Now, even though I don't really care for EXO that much, again, we know this, okay? I chose it because I actually really like that song, so I'm not just gonna be like, even though I don't really care much for EXO, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, I'm just not gonna like any of their stuff. No, Monster was actually a really good song, so, and I actually downloaded it, so therefore it's gonna be on my top 10, because I just like the sound of it. They just did a really good job with it. Now, would I pick any other EXO songs? Lotto was kind of, it was pretty good, but I don't know if it's really gonna go on my list. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 7. IOI with What a Man. Now with IOI, I didn't watch Produce 101, or I didn't really care for IOI at all until I heard What a Man, because I was just like, okay, yes, it's not cutesy, thank God. It was just like a nice remake of the song from Salt and Pepper. And that song was kind of on repeat too after it came out, and I was excited for it. I even watched the teaser and everything. I was just like, yes, like I'm ready, let's go. So so that's why I chose it. So good job, IOI. And at number 6 is a Mamamoo song. I had to include Mamamoo in this. I really like this song as well, and this was the start of my Mamamoo journey. Guys, this was the start of it right here. So therefore, I had to pick them because I'm just like, this is the start of it. This was the beginning of my beautiful relationship with Mamamoo and the Moo-Moos who I've come to know and love. Why am I holding this? It was just, that was the beginning, and after I reacted to that video is when all these Mamamoo videos came to be. So yes. Number 5 is And I'm gonna get down. I love you. And I'm gonna get down. I love you. And I'm gonna get down. I love you. All I wanna get is Big Bang with, I guess, fuck it. I don't know if my dad's here, so I can't really curse, guys. So I can, just... Yeah, so I picked that song because even though it just recently came out, that song has been on repeat as well. And I feel like it's better than some of the songs that I've heard this year. I just really, really like it. And again, a lot of these groups I'm not really like hardcore fans of, besides Mamamoo and another group that I'll be talking about here in a few minutes. But that's why I chose it, because I just really like the sound of it. It's been on repeat. It was very well produced, and yes, Big Bang did an excellent job. I haven't listened to the full album though, so I might need to do that. Number 4. My love is on fire. Now burn, baby, burn. Coming in at number 4 is Blackpink with Playing with Fire. Now, this is one of those songs that I chose because the sound, a lot of these, I'm really big on like sounds. I think that's why I probably like K-pop so much, because even though I don't understand what they're saying half the time, if it sounds good, I'm gonna listen to it. If it sounds dope, I'm going to listen to it. It just has that sound that I really, really like these days. The tropical reggae type of sound. It's just, oh, I just love it. And I can't get enough of it, so therefore that's why I chose Blackpink as my number 4 for Playing with Fire. Number 3 is Card with Oh Na Na. Now, I chose Card because, again, this is one of those songs because I just really like the sound of it. I know I've said this for every single song, but like I said, I'm just really big on sound. Music is just awesome, and I think it's really cool that we finally get a group it's not like a duo or just like a feature, even though Yoongi from Kara, or former member, even though she's featuring on it, the group as a whole, they're boys and girls. So I think that's really cool that we're seeing something different, and co-ed group, cool. So we need more of those, by the way. But I know they don't really do that well, so we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that it goes well for them, because actually, for a debut, probably one of the best debuts that I've ever seen. So, coming in at number 2. August D, So Far Away, featuring Saran. I listened to Suga's mixtape, or August D if you want to call him that. I'm just going to call him Suga for right now. I heard his mixtape, and it was absolutely the best mixtape I've ever heard in my life. My brother actually reacted to this particular song, and he really liked it. And I think Suga did an excellent job producing it. He did a great job producing the whole mixtape, actually. Saran, she was a great feature on it. Her voice is beautiful, and I think it just made the song it gave it that extra thing, like it just made it just that much more special. And the lyrics to it were just absolutely amazing and heartfelt, and just so like if you go back and watch my brother's reaction, he's never listened to K-pop before, but he just really liked the message of the song. So but yeah, it was great, and I loved it, and that's why it's my number 2. Now, before I get into this last one, we're here at number 1. But before I get into number 1, I had to drink some water first because I'm going to get a little parched. Now, for number 1, we have... Yes, we have the Wings album, BTS Wings. The reason why I chose the entire album is because, honestly, I couldn't choose. Just that album, it was just life. And I know y'all think that I'm probably just being biased because BTS is my top biased group, but I'm so serious. That album was life. It gave me life, okay? And I couldn't choose because I liked every song on that album. There was no way I was going to pick. I was just like, okay, well, let me try and narrow it down to which ones that I like the most. But I like all of them. There were some that I like more than others, but a lot of those songs on, in BTS's album, they would have been on here. they would have been all pretty much taking up my top 10. Just had to put the entire album as my number one, so it just wasn't happening. Like I said, that album was just life. It was just everything that I needed and more. The way that they produced it, it was absolutely amazing. I'm just happy that, I'm glad to know that the members all participated in it. And even though Jungkook, he didn't necessarily write for his song, but the song it's based on, his feelings, and that it's coming from him. Those are his feelings. So technically he did have a part in it. It was just amazing, and I loved it. Because if anything, I couldn't choose. It was too hard for me to choose just one. I was just like, no, you know what, I can't do it. So, therefore, I'm just gonna put the whole album on here, and we're just gonna be okay with it. But yeah, so that is my top 10 not albums. See, I'm tripping. That was my top 10 songs of 2016, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And let me know down in the comments what your favorite songs were of 2016. And yes, and we're gonna get back to making videos tomorrow after I go get my new phone activated. I got an iPhone 7, you guys, for Christmas. But anyway, okay guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.